Well, some of you have been asking what I've been eating to lose so much weight so fast the last 3 months, like over 66 pounds, and I'm doing very well. I'll show you what I've been eating. I go to Jewel Osco and I get these hot or cold, like fresh express kits. It's like basically a chopped salad. Then I open them up and throw the dressing away that's inside. There's like noodles that come with it and some kind of really sugary sesame, ginger, teriyaki shit. I don't know what it is. I throw it away. I keep these, the little sesame seeds and the little tortilla cracker things, just because I allow myself to have something that's not completely healthy. And then there's some baby back ribs that I use some really clean barbecue sauce on it, like a sugar-free barbecue sauce or a homemade barbecue sauce. And then what I do is I take this salad mix that has purple cabbage, regular cabbage, kale, carrots, and I get some water kind of rolling a little. It's got some radishes in there. And I'll get this nice and just lightly wilted and semi-transparent, a little clear, like the cabbage piece is somewhat clear. Kind of wilt the kale down a little bit and the radishes. With me having, previously had blood pressure issues, the doctor recommended that I don't skimp on my potassium, which pork in general has a lot of potassium and has actually more potassium per serving than most things do. And then this here is 4.5 servings for one bag, and it's 220 milligrams of potassium per serving. So you've got, 1,000 milligrams of potassium here as well, just in natural food, including other vitamins and stuff like that. Some people, they don't like veggies. I'm kind of like doing the keto carnivore blend. I do way more meat than I do veggies, but the only veggies that I allow in my diet are this here, like this kale, the cabbage, the radishes, the carrots, broccoli, cauliflower, and then I add beets because it's really good for blood flow every couple days. And doing this alone the last 3 months has taken my blood pressure from 150 over 80 down to 117 over 72 the last visit a couple weeks ago. And now I'm also down 60 some pounds. But I'm also taking a weight loss drug called phentermine, so I want to be very transparent about that. But the majority of it is appetite control, not eating in the morning when I first get up. And obviously this is not going to work for people with blood pressure problems and stuff like that, because you guys sometimes, or blood sugar problems I should say, sometimes you guys have to eat. I get it. This is for the people that can do this. So don't come at me in the comment section because I'm sharing with you what I do. I fast from about 6:30, 7 o'clock at night, which means no calories, no nothing, other than some black coffee in the morning. Maybe a splash of cream, so there's just a tad bit of calories in there, but they're calories from healthy sources instead of processed foods, carbs, sugar, stuff like that. Anyhow, I have my coffee in the morning and I don't eat anything until almost 1, 2 o'clock, and then I'll have a decent heavy meal then, and then at 6:30, 7 o'clock, maybe between 6 and 7, I'll have my last meal, but like kind of high protein. And then some days I'll just fast all the way through for 24 hours and just drink lots of water while I'm doing it. I drink lots of water every day, but water is key. These are, this is some ground beef and some shredded cheese and a little bit of beans. Normally I wouldn't eat this, but it's left over from my wife's party, Halloween party. I normally try to take a little bit of like ground beef or ground chicken or something like that, but mainly ground beef. I leave the fat and stuff in it. I don't drain it off. And then I put it in with my cabbage salad and I mix it all up. So then mix it all up, the ground beef and stuff in there. And then I've got this sesame ginger teriyaki that I use. It's cleaner than the stuff that comes with it. And it's made by this company called Taste Flavor Company. And not a lot of ingredients, very low ingredients, very low sugar. So as you can see, I don't really restrict myself. I just have a salad like this in the afternoon, either cold or hot, with some meat on top of it, and then I might throw a little bit more protein, like a protein yogurt from Chobani. Here's the, we get this at Costco. there's like mango, vanilla, raspberry lemonade, cherry berry, and here, let me show you. 140 calories, 3 grams of fat, 8 grams of carbs, dietary fiber 1 gram, total sugars is 6, added sugars is 0, protein is 20 grams, and then they use like low-fat milk, water, raspberries, less than 2% of lemon puree, natural flavors, lactase, fruit pectin, sea salt, stevia, guar gum, vegetable juice, locust bean, lemon juice, very clean. So 6 live and active cultures. So there's the live and active cultures there. And we get a big giant case of these. And I try to have these at least once a day. Sometimes if I got like a sweet tooth before bed, instead of having sweets, I'll just grab one of them, and that cures it normally. So that's how I eat every day. Water, bags of salad, lots of meat, and then a lot of days I just fast. I'll just fast all the way through, like 24, 28 hours before I have a meal. Sometimes I won't have one, just because I'm not hungry. That's it. So I've lost over 60 pounds in 3 months. Yep. Take care.